A heroic father tried to save his little girl from a raging fire, but can't get past the flames and smoke. The child died. And that fire started around 10:30 this morning on North 6th Avenue in Beech Grove. Emily Longnecker has an update on the girl's dad and how neighbors are remembering her. Emily?
Well, John, the family of the little girl was back out here tonight, and understandably, they did not want to be seen on camera. They are overwhelmed and heartbroken. Dad was all bandaged up on his head and his arms from injuries that he got while trying to save his little girl. Neighbors say it was a heartbreaking scene today.
He just refused to stop and leave, and he just was, my daughter's in there, I got to get my daughter.
Ronald Constant can't get it out of his mind. The image of a father's frantic attempts to rescue his 2-year-old daughter from their burning home.
It was probably one of the most heart-wrenching things.
Moments earlier, Constant himself had been on the burning home's roof with his 2 teenage sons. The home was divided into 4 apartments with only 3 occupied. Constant lived upstairs but escaped with his 2 kids thanks to a neighbor who brought a ladder.
Then when I got off the roof, I realized what was really going on, and my neighbor was down there trying to beat a window out with his bare hands and cutting his arm up because his daughter was inside.
Windows were covered with smoke, flames coming out. He was standing back there just screaming in fear. His daughter was trapped in there.
Victoria Matley lived in the downstairs part of the house.
I just dialed 911. There was nothing else to do, really, because the smoke was just pouring out in flames. There was no way in there.
Fire crews say the 35-year-old dad had managed to get out from the back apartment with his 3-year-old son. So did everyone else in the other units. Everyone except the 2-year-old, who fire crews later found in a room.
God bless her. God must have wanted her for bigger and better things.
Losing your daughter and being on the other side of the wall watching, and seeing it happen, I can't even get my mind around that.
And you can see some of the mementos left out here tonight in front of the house for that little 2-year-old. People in this neighborhood just really trying to get their heads around this loss, to grasp it, just like the family. Again, the father back out here tonight. He and his 3-year-old son were taken to the hospital earlier today. Both have been released. Jenny, John.
All right. Thank you, Emily Longnecker. Boy, that's a heartbreaking story.
Oh, it certainly is. Family members do tell us they didn't have any insurance, so a GoFundMe page has now been set up to help the family with their expenses during this incredibly difficult time. They are hoping to raise $15,000. If you'd like to help, you can find a link tonight on our website, WTHR.com.